you know that they were getting ready to do away with the penny? Why? What has a penny ever did to anybody? And why, from 3rd to 5th grade, did we have the math books with the dime, the nickel, the quarter, and the penny? How many people had a math book like that? So now, what happens to that in our memory? There's just no more pennies. And then what are they going to do with the prices in the store? There's not going to be $18.99 no more. $14.99. No, they're going to round everything off. They're going to manipulate us again. How we do and what we do. And what are we going to say? Nothing. Did you know the price of stamps was going up? Why? I sent something from Los Angeles to Washington, D.C. last Friday. It ain't got there yet. It must have gone where the pennies are going. My point is that we are living in both a very wretched time and both a very holy time. A wretched time because so many people are suffering. Suffering because of what they think and how they think. Suffering because so many things are put up before us to frighten us and take us off our mark, to make us bow down and worship at things and people. Eventually, they're just going to set up shrines at the ATM machine. Have you ever seen anybody put their card in there and the bank balance ain't what they thought it was? Have you ever seen that? It's a frightening thing to say. They kick it, they do it like, excuse me, it's pouring, you have no money, would you move? When they see that balance, hey, talk to the machine, talk to the hand, okay. Do you know you can travel all across this country, this world nowadays, without money? You don't have to have any currency in your pocket. McDonald's takes an ATM. Apple pie. Take the... Anyway. But we also live in a time when there's such a powerful dispensation of spiritual energy and essence on the planet. More and more people are moving away from the status quo. More and more people are recognizing that the job and the title and the status and the money is not what it's about. More and more people are wanting to come and serve and be in communities and environments like this, where the old stuff about dying and going to hell and being wretched and sinful, that ain't serving us anymore. More and more people want to tear down or bring down or pray down or love down the walls that keep us separate, the wall of racism and homophobia and classism and separatism. More and more people are saying, hold up. This ain't working. You're taking my pennies. You're not delivering my mail. You're raising the price of stamps. You're bombing people in other countries and our children right here can't read. Hold up. And together, praying people, conscious people, are beginning to make changes on this planet. You, in your consciousness, can change your life like that. Like this. That's all it takes. And all we have to do is trust our vision and our intuition, follow our desires, and know that your God is bigger than a gas price, or a disease, or hypertension, or a new president, or a new senator. I know this is his country, so I'm going to be very nice because I don't want to be bushwhacked. Stay out the bushes. I got to be in Houston tomorrow. Oh Lord, that's still in the state of Texas. I have to be nice till Sunday. But what? I don't have to be. I want to be loving and compassionate. I want to bless him. I want to bless ours. I want to bless our eyes open. I want to pray our hearts open. so that it doesn't matter who is anywhere in government, that we walk in the light of God. Yes, I walk in the light of God. And I see God in you, and in Bush, and in the bushes, and in my ex-mother-in-law. Let me tell you, I had a wonderful, wonderful experience. One Sunday afternoon in August of 2003. What is this, 2006? Oh my God, has it been that long? My, how time flies. My husband decided that he wanted a divorce. Hey, I mean, you know, he could have wanted something else, but I guess the divorce was up that day. To my shock and horrification. So anyway, we went through the process. And ultimately, about a year and a half later, he divorced me by email. Okay. This is like, I told you, we live in the most sacred of times and the most wretched of times. He divorced me by email. Well, okay. Switch us up. Your loss. So, of course, there was another woman. Gouging out of eyes, slashing of wrists. Hers, not mine. And so, I mean, you know, I'm human, spiritually evolved, but human. So I would have my breakdowns like every hour on the 15-minute. And it would last for like 8.2 minutes, and then I'd find my consciousness again. And I forgive you, and I love you, I forgive you. And then the quarter hour would come on around again, and I'd be gouging the eyes and slashing and ripping up hair. Cow, no. So anyway, this went on for about a year. And I really got clear about how I had to be microscopically responsible for everything I thought. It's not just about what you do and what you say and how you do it and how you say it. But when you get conscious, it's about your thinking. It's about your thinking. And sometimes those of us who are on the spiritual path, you know, we can justify our ugliness. Well, I was being ugly. I was so ugly in my own mind till it scared me, but I had nowhere else to go. So I had to clean that up. And I did. With fervent prayer, and recognizing that there really is no separation, and recognizing that the best thing that I could do for someone I love is to want them happy, even if their happiness meant they weren't in my life and I wasn't in theirs. I had to be there. It was hard, but I had 45 minutes to get there every hour. Because I also wasn't willing to deny that other part of me that was hurt and sad and frightened and alone, and ugly, and mean, and nasty. Because I had to embrace that part of me too. We have to embrace that part of us. None of us here can walk on water, and even if we could, we'd probably take a boat. Because we're not sure that our faith is going to hold us up. Come on now, let's be real. We're not always sure. So even if we didn't take the boat, we'd have a blow-up raft down in our tote bag. And rightly so. Until you get to the place where you know that you know that you know that you know, take care of yourself. So anyway, hold those desires. And many of us can't hold our desires because we're still pissed off at somebody. He left you at 56, come into the new century right now. Spring into the new age. Am I being mean? Just one at a time. Don't let others talk you out of your desire. Hello? You do not need anybody to discourage you. You do well enough on your own. Do not let others talk you out of your desire. In fact, don't tell them. Give it to yourself. You and God and the Holy Spirit handle handling it, it's enough. That's power. Okay? But we, oh, I'm going to do so and so. How you going to do that? You ain't got no money. How you going to do that? Don't you work it? Somebody said, People say to me, are you writing? I'm getting ready to write. I am getting ready. I'll be getting ready forever. Book will be out. I'll be getting ready to write another one. Don't let others talk you out of your desire. You know, when I grew up, my family always said to me, oh, you talk too much. Shut up, you talk too much. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You talk too much. I mean, from the little time I was little, that was my regiment. I talk too much. Because I questioned things. What do you mean? No, you didn't. That ain't what you said. No, you didn't. So I was always in trouble because I talked too much. And now, people pay me well. Quit trying to talk me out of my desire, child, please. Nurture your desire in thought, word, and deed. Nurture your desire in thought, word, and deed. Every book I ever wrote, I talked to it. Come on, baby. I have a nice voice. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know I love you. Come to mama. Yeah, I talk to my plants too. Do you talk to your plants? I talk to my chicken, my turkey, when I'm seasoning it for Thanksgiving. You don't do that. I name it and I talk to it. Yes, this year it's going to have a Scandinavian name. Nurture your desire in thought, word, and deed, and never doubt it will become your reality. Look at me. Can everybody see me? I know I'm gorgeous. Bat your eyes twice. Look at me. You cannot fail. Did you hear me? You cannot fail. Did you hear that? Over there in the back. Did you hear me?
Yes.
You cannot fail. Now this is what you can do. You can resist. You can procrastinate. You can deny. You can worry. You can delay. But you cannot fail. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You cannot fail. You can't fail. When you step out to do the thing you've come here to do, when you follow your desire, your purpose, and your passion, you cannot fail. That may look like a failure, but it's not a failure, it's a learning. It may not go the way you think it's supposed to go, but it's going the way it needs to go. You cannot fail. Did you hear that? Did you hear that over there? You cannot fail. Can you hear me? Did you hear me? And what about over here in the center? Shaking your head is good. Did you hear me? You cannot fail. Now, you can create drama. You can sabotage yourself. You can undermine yourself. You can doubt yourself. You can bring along people that you know you don't need to have in the same cart and truck with you, but you cannot fail. Huh? You can't fail. Did y'all hear that over here? You cannot fail. When you pursue your desire, your dream, your passion, when that thing that makes you just tremble with joy and excitement, when you undertake it with a pure intention, you cannot fail. Now this is what you can do. You can try to make it make money for you when that's not its real purpose. You can try to sell it to secure your financial self when that's not its real purpose. You can do all of that, but you cannot fail. So no matter how you do your desire, your purpose, if you do it with a pure intention of bringing yourself joy, you cannot fail. Hello? You cannot fail.